Good morning, YouTube. Good morning, YouTube. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you're watching this, whenever you're watching this. What is up? We are back with the YouTube. I am so sorry for not putting out the YouTube videos as fast as I should be and as much as I should be. Life, it gets very hectic and it delays me kind of in the process of making these videos and putting it out in the timeline that I'm supposed to be. So I apologize for that. I've been doing a lot of stuff, and I'm trying to document it as fast as I possibly can. But it's hard when you're a solo shooter, man. It's not like you have like, I have people that I work with in order to help me make the videos a little bit faster. But it's like in terms of being able to film and record and like just be on the go with it, it's very difficult. Very difficult to have without like being a solo man, like a one-man shooter. So I try and do the best that I can. That's first and foremost. I try to do the best that I can, and I try and give you guys as much as I possibly can. This weekend, I've kind of slowing myself down and taking a trip to really enjoy myself and enjoy my presence. So therefore, I'm not like going super heavy on the YouTube, but I also thought, why not make the time to record this part of the video and kind of give you guys a breakdown of what I used to do or what I did. So let's get into a rundown or like a run over of what I actually did when I was in Texas and how I got there. So this vlog is primarily to preface like how I got to Texas, what Texas was like, what we got into, and then like kind of coming back home, and it was just giving you like an overview of like how my weekend went with Prefrd. And Prefrd is the clothing brand that I shoot with and I rock with. If you ever want some Prefrd clothing, use code PINDY at checkout for like a really good discount. But this is Prefrd's like first run club ever, and I thought that to show like the most love and to make it like as big as it should be, we should try and bring out as many of my friends as possible and as many people as possible so that we can show like the biggest turnout to the public, and that's what we did. But leading up to that, I'm gonna show you guys how I got to the airport and like what that looked like. So I took the train down from Orange County to San Diego. The train down from Orange County to San Diego takes about an hour, roughly hour 59, hour 49, hour 59. So like almost 2 hours. But it's convenient because an Uber down costs $110 from Orange County down to San Diego. But not an Uber, a train takes $38. And the train is straight shot because you don't have to pay. You don't have to drive. You don't have to worry about anything. You just hop on the train. You get on your VIP class. They give you a drink. They give you snacks. And you just watch the train go down for an hour and 50 minutes. It's really cool. It's really tranquil. Really simple. Really straightforward. Because all you got to do is just sit there and just wait for it to drop you off. And so I did that. As you can see. And then I hopped on the shuttle bus that goes straight from the train station to the airport. And that takes maybe 10, 15 minutes at max. So I did that, and it took me to the airport. And then it was time to get ready to hop on the plane. And like after that, like it took me so long to get to Texas. I had a layover in Houston, and then once I got to Houston, I got to Texas. I got to Dallas, and then from Dallas, I had to wait to get to the house. And I took an Uber from the airport to the house. And once I got to the house, everybody was there. Everybody was happy to see me. Everybody was like,
What now? Barks at you. He hasn't heard you yet. If he barks at you,
oh, Jay, woo. Like, you know how that stuff goes. So they were happy to see me. We got together, and we got to just really have a good time. And really got to embrace each other for not seeing each other in a very long time, especially me. I don't get to see them very often, especially being in California and them being in Houston. I don't really get to go down there very often. So with that being said, I got to really embrace and got to really just channel our friendship and really get to feel out like what it's like to be friends with all of them and just get to see all their faces. Like I don't think you understand. Like it's something that I really really appreciate because they're friends of mine that I really look up to. They're in their own elements and their own swag, and they're doing what they got to do. And I find that I really respect their craft and how they go about how they go about things. It's not like an envy. It's never like an envy thing, but it's always more of like a wow, this is their life, and I get to kind of like really embrace it and cherish it and see it for what it is. So after that, we had the run club on Saturday, and Saturday, man. Ran 3 miles. I was lengthy 3 miles. But I got to lead the dynamic stretches, and the dynamic stretches took a little bit longer than it was supposed to, quote unquote. But I took care of that, and I went ahead and did it. And I ran 3 miles. I was the tail of the group, so I tried to keep together the people in the very back I obviously could have ran a faster mile, but I kind of just self-declared that role to myself because I was like, it's in a run club, it's kind of hard to try and have everybody run at the same time at the same pace, of course. But the idea that people at the back just finish at their own time and like nobody goes to check on them or nobody like keeps up with them or nobody motivates them. I thought that was kind of I think it's kind of weird because it's like everybody has the same goal and everybody's trying to get through the same activity, but I think everybody should have the right to be pushed and to be motivated and to be encouraged to finish. When you're in the big group in the first two paces, like you're everybody's holding you accountable, but in the end, everybody splits up because everybody starts walking, everybody starts breaking apart. Like I think it's kind of I don't think it's cool that like in most run clubs that people just leave behind the people that don't have the good times, the good paces. So I sat as a tail, I ran as a tail, and I tried to keep up with them as much as I possibly could. Not keep up, but like to try to like help them push through as much as they possibly could. Because that's what I would want if I was in the back. Like, I wouldn't want to be forgotten. Therefore, they weren't forgotten. But I did that. Then we went to go get Texas barbecue, at something like Henderson's, I think. And I got a brisket sandwich. Well, and that was probably like one of the biggest mistakes because everybody got like real food. I got like stacks of ribs and stacks of like chicken. I'm like, so a sandwich was a problem. I got a brisket sandwich, and it wasn't very filling. Everybody was crazy full afterwards. But then after that, we went to the gym. And we went to the gym and we all got to work out at this gym that Shepard had rented out for the entire Prefrd fitness family. Prefrd family.
I've been on the lifestyle shit kind of picture. Get a fit on.
No, these are overly long.
Overly tired. I posted myself. I finished that one.
So we all got to try on the new clothing of the new drops that are coming out. We got to work out with each other, and we haven't worked out with each other in a very long time. It was a really good environment, good atmosphere because we kind of all pushed each other to go harder than what we were going. And it's always good to work out with people that are stronger than you because it reminds you how much farther you have to go. And it reminds me that like I have to keep pushing even when I'm not working out with people that are strong. Because it's like sometimes I work out with people that aren't stronger than me, and it's hard because it makes me feel like I'm showing off in front of them, and I would never want to do that. But it's a weird feeling to work out with people that aren't at the same strength as you because it's like I feel like I'm overdoing it and like we're constantly re-racking and racking weights. Like I feel like shit sometimes honestly when I do it, but that's neither here nor there. Working out with him was really helpful just to remind myself that I got to push myself harder in my workouts, and I got to go harder no matter what. I was lifting with IFBB pros, and I was like, oh, I got so much work to do. I got so much work to do.
That concludes today's gym content for the YouTube video for the weekend, of course. I'm gonna head back to the house. I don't know what we have planned, but I hope it involves food because your boy is already hungry again. Yes, we had a lot of meat at the pause. Yes, we had meat at the barbecue, but it's time to like have some substance now. Have some za. So, with that being said, we are done with this part of the video. Let's get to the next part. Get it.
So that happened. After the workout, we went home, had a little game night situation, played some games, just got really familiar with each other again, and like just having that kind of relationship is really hard because we're so far apart. And so when we get back in the same room, we all just try and have as much fun as possible. We had the option to go out that night, and we just didn't go. We were just like, let's kind of just have a ball, let's just talk to each other and have some fun and be friends. And I was like, oh, this is really dope. I wish I really had this back home in California. But after that, I left, and then the next day I went to church, and then what else? Oh, I went to Absolute Recon.
All right, I'm on the back end of the workout. I'm almost done. I got leg extensions, and then I got working the inner side. I can't speak right now because that pre-workout's talking for me. But let me finish this up. Let me show you what else I got. See, good gyms push my workouts like to the fullest extreme possible. Like, whenever I'm in a bad gym, I cut my workout short for some reason. I gotta get over that. Like, for some reason, like I check out mentally, especially if there's not good equipment around. Like, I can't keep going. But like when I'm in a good gym, like Absolute Recomp, like it pushes me to keep going. But I should keep that same mentality for every workout that I go through. Like, there's no real excuse for like not having a good workout. Like, none whatsoever. Like, you showed up. That's step one. Step two, get to work. Like, it should be as simple as that. I overcomplicate it by like, oh, there's not enough good enough equipment. Oh, I ain't got enough time. Oh, I ain't got enough free. Like, bro, there's no excuse. Like, you made it here. Like, that's the hardest part, is making it there. The rest of the part is just working. Your muscles ain't gonna give up on you. Like, you gotta push through that shit. And I wish I was better at that this past year. But yeah, we gonna keep going. Horses don't stop. They keep going. Come on, man. Stop playing. Stop playing, bro.
Absolute Recon was my favorite gym in Dallas. I think, and there's 3 of them, so I think it's one of the best gyms in the city. I always have a great workout there. A lot of hard work is being had, and great environment, great people to kind of motivate you and push you through. I can honestly say that Prefrd gave me the right idea in terms of going out to Dallas for the run club, but even getting the experience, like just working out with them and then working out at AR. I love both my workout experiences there, and it definitely makes me go harder, especially when I'm not in California. My workouts aren't the same, of course, but that's just me. Like, I'll show you like this gym vlog that I have at AR, and like, you'll see like I just have more fun. I just have more fun. Got a lot more stuff going on, but yeah, after the AR situation, that pretty much concluded my Texas rounds. I love Dallas, and I need to go back to Dallas more often. That's where I'm from. So it's like I really wish that I could spend more time there and I could kind of be more present there. But, you know, life is crazy, man. Life is constantly moving me around in different ways. So I just try and keep up as much as I possibly can, and I let you guys be here with me as I do that. So that's that. Thank you guys for tuning into today's YouTube video. I appreciate you as much as anybody could. Thank you for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe as much as you possibly can. Please, please, please. And I'll see you guys in the next one. That's it.